Hello, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Welcome back. Today, we're joined by CBA quarterback Jordan Rae. He's a junior, and Jordan and the brothers will be playing in the state championship game on Friday against Summers in the Class A state championship game. So we thought this would be a good time to check in with Jordan on the SOS Spotlight Athlete of the Week. So thank you very much for your time, Jordan. First of all, just your thoughts about heading into Friday's game. Another very good team. You have a week to get ready. What are you looking to accomplish this week that maybe gets you ready for the final game of the season?
Some practice, have a good day. Practice every week. Like Coach says, stack days, make them count.
Yeah. Is there any element of nerves because it is a state final and lots on the line? What's the mental outlook of the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really nervous. It's the biggest game everybody's ever played in. So we just focus. We know what we're capable to do. We just gotta stay focused and just keep going.
What's the talk among the players? I know when you practice, it's very regimented, but today at school or during school, maybe since the game on the weekend, what are the players talking about as far as settling those nerves and maybe saving your best for last?
Yeah, usually just encourage you to watch the film just to give a practice. I already know what coaches are going to talk about during practice by watching the film beforehand.
It's only Monday, so you probably haven't had a chance to watch much of Summers yet, right?
No, not a lot. I've watched some.
Is it a question more of CBA has a certain approach and it does what it does versus whomever, or do you feel like you make a lot of changes every week, tailor to your opponent?
Well, it kind of depends what their offense is like, or what their offense is like. Because a lot of teams run a lot of different formations, so we just gotta play based off that.
Now, even though you're only a junior, you've been on the varsity since the sophomore season, which was last year, a year shortened by the COVID situation. But you did get a chance to get some games in. There were no playoffs. First of all, coming in as a sophomore, that's really young age for a program as CBA to contribute right away. Did you kind of think last year you'd do as well as you did?
No, I really didn't. I was really nervous the first game. After that first game, it was just football. I used to look at it like they do every game.
And it was a shortened season. So what were your expectations kind of going into that, knowing that there were no playoffs and it really wasn't a regular season?
Just to still play as hard as you could. Because there's always people out there watching.
Yeah. And then you swing around the summertime to this season. You're to be a junior. It's a short turnaround, but a lot of talent back. What were the expectations of the team kind of coming into the season? Because it certainly turned out pretty well.
Yeah, well, we didn't really know how it was going to be yet, because it was just people's first time playing a real season together. Because we never in a real varsity season. Last year was no playoffs or anything. So it was kind of just exhibition games.
Mm-hmm. You started 3-3. You won your first three, then you lost 3 in a row. If somebody had said to you when you were 3-3 that you'd be in a state title game, would you believe them?
Yeah, I would. We knew what we were capable of. It was a little slump. We knew we could do it.
Well, you got to have the confidence, of course. Looking back when you were 3-3, and now since then, what do you think most turned it around? What do you attribute your hot streak to?
Well, the coaches really helped us just keep focused, remind us what we're capable of doing, all the talent team, and everybody just picking each other up.
What did as one of the leaders on the team, what did the players talk about or say amongst each other?
I mean, it was people would get down and stuff. I mean, 3 losses is you're gonna feel some type of way. Everybody just keep each other up, keep each other in good. And we started rolling again.
There's so many good teams in the state. I don't know if you start, you're thinking, hey, we're going to win the national, or we're going to win the state championship. But what were your goals coming into the season as a team?
Just, I mean, obviously the goal is to go as far as you can in the state championship. That really come a long way.
Okay. Now, heading into this weekend, any special extra preparations, superstitions, or do you try to keep as much as business as usual?
I just keep it much business as usual. Just stay focused during practice. Don't like goof around stuff.
And the reason why I asked is because you've had so many tight games. Clearly, that last game in the state semifinal, you were down very late, had a late comeback. I know you guys will take them any way you can get them. You probably don't want to win them last second all the time like that. What was the thinking when you were down 10 points late with just a little time left in the game?
It was just the game wasn't over. Game's never over till the clock hits zero. So just keep fighting as hard as you can. Just keep pushing for everybody else. It could have been a lot of people's last games ever.
There's something about this team though that probably thrives in those situations, right? Like I think all good teams like to think they're never out of it until the end, and you're the same, but it doesn't always work out that way. What is it about this team that just sort of shrugs off what looks like adversity?
I think everybody on the team knows that we're capable of coming back. That offense knows defense is gonna have our back, and the offense can score quick enough to steal the ball.
How would you assess your personal efforts this season? Your numbers are fantastic. Obviously, the team's had a lot of success, but you want to get better every year. You had a brief sampling last year. How would you assess how you've played yourself this season?
I think I played good, but I couldn't have done it without everybody to really help me. The coaches getting me ready, the line block and receivers getting open, the running opening of the pass game.
When it's cold, we're in the time of the year where it's snowing now. Of course, it's not going to be a problem in the dome. But how much does that sort of atmosphere add to the fun of everything?
Yeah, well, it's definitely harder to play cold. Your hands get harder to grip the ball and stuff. And there was high winds, so it was hard to get the ball sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Now, it was a Friday night game. It wasn't a long bus trip back. How long did you celebrate the win?
We have a 24-hour rule. We like to put in player. It's 24 hours, celebrate, then do work.
Now, the definition of celebrate, that could be, widely varying. How do you celebrate? What's your favorite thing to do after a win?
The team taking the win.
Yeah. The one thing that fascinates me about the CBA offense, it's very complex, as you know, since you're the quarterback. There's a lot of things to know, to see, to read, which really highlights your talent and being able to do well in it so young. How would you describe the CBA offense to me and how complex it is?
It's very dynamic. We can do everything. Like we can run the ball good, we can pass the ball good. So it's just very good offense.
Is it hard to pick up? I mean, did it take you a while, or back when you were a sophomore, did it feel like it was a pretty natural progression?
Well, it was a good because we ran the same offense on JV, so I got the transition to the same on JV up to varsity.
Okay. Well, we're filming this on Monday, and it'll run before the championship game, so we'll have a better perspective after the game. But to this point, when you look back on this season, we'll put aside whatever happens on Friday. What will be your thoughts as you look back on this season?
It was a good season. There's always room for improvement next year. Just gotta keep improving. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's certainly a great goal. We wish both teams good luck on Friday. And we appreciate everybody tuning in this week to syracuse.com's SOS Spotlight Athlete of the Week. Please join us next week when we'll have an interview with another local athlete.